person doing the last time this time is Kenneth. Go.
So, yeah. Last time, we were, I believe, making camp, and we were ambushed by people looking for Bjorn, or rather, people that knew Bjorn. They were looking for all of us because we owe a dragon a huge debt of money, and we should really start taking that seriously or something.
It's because they were sent at us because we accidentally gave the dragon counterfeit platinum instead of actual platinum.
Yeah,
Riven wants to go have a serious talk with the dragon and go kill someone.
Not necessarily.
What would Silver
matter.
think if she heard about this?
She would feel very hurt about the dragon.
Oh.
Like, kind of hurt and disappointed.
Come on, guys, y'all could have checked.
Anyway.
No, she would be disappointed with the dragon.
Oh, okay.
For being trigger happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so continuing on, from the brief interaction with people, a person from Bjorn's past and a party that was with him, what happened next there, Kenneth?
I fought valiantly, and every time we're done fighting, I don't feel like a winner. It's been a while since I asked did we win and got a resounding yes, we did. Good job.
It has been a while.
Well, because so often when we're having fights, our fights end in weird ways, making it difficult to say, yeah, because we don't fucking know.
The last fight that ended that way kind of was the horses, but not quite that way because the horse ran away. So.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Oh, yeah. And there was a random trophy. They shot down a harpy or something.
Yes.
That did shoot a harpy.
That was a thing that happened. And was hilarious.
I think it was like right after waking up and seeing that is when we cut it, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, I remembered something. Okay.
Those who were asleep during that moment, which was everybody but Riven and Locke,
the OG team,
had been awakened to the sight of the harpy corpse outside of camp. Though I am not entirely sure as to why Riven wanted to take it to camp, but okay.
Why not?
I mean, fair.
Why wouldn't we?
The question
They're like, look, we're being spied on. What to do?
Yeah.
We spy on the corpse. That'll show them.
Anywho.
Oh, what?
So we open up with everyone awakening at the end of the watches and everything, and getting ready to continue on west. Yay! I know my directions properly. Woo!
Do you though?
I had to think of a compass, but yes, I do.
I'm not sure I believe you.
Shush.
All I remember is the compass we did on that one map. That was like east and west and north and not north and.
Yes. The great
greatest creation.
The greatest cursed compass ever that was created by Brian. It's wonderful.
And I sent it to some of my friends, and they straight up agreed. Yep, that's cursed. Which, you know, I'm proud of that.
It is. It's very cool. I like it. It's funny. So
West.
moving on from that,
We will never move on from the East.
What do you
Carry on.
I mean, you're going to continue west, or I don't know precisely if there was anything that anybody wanted to do with the random harpy corpse, specifically. There was the initial thought of
Everyone wants to mutilate it. I let them.
There used to be there was an initial thought of perhaps Oak would be able to talk to it, but then we realized Oak doesn't have that spell and wouldn't want that spell. So,
Coward!
Yeah.
As the coward.
Are you guys just going to continue your trek west, led on by Riven, your wonderful guide?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
On the road again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait.
So this is not to necessarily stop you from getting lost, because you can't get lost, because this does technically count as somewhat forested, contrary to the map not having forest at right there. So Riven, survival with advantage to see how well you lead the way to where you're wanting to go to. 17. Yes. So you are.
I spent months up here. I know my way.
You do. And you also
no, not months, years.
you spent quite a while up here. Well, no, not the year aspect. The year aspect was more in the actual forest than in this. Well, no, true. In your past, you were up here for years. That's true.
Yes.
There we go. Smart. Because your hometown is up here. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, and I used to travel around with a hunting group and do hunting and get furs and sell.
So that combined with where it had been marked on the map previously, whenever you had encountered Twitch, annoying little hobgoblin that you almost wanted to sell land to or something. You know that you're giving advice to owning land to a hobgoblin, much to Riven's chagrin.
Oh yeah, that's right. The legal advice. One of us was like, "Are we seriously giving legal advice to a hobgoblin?"
Yeah. That hobgoblin's former plan that she would described was going to be up here is nearby to the location that you guys currently are. You could venture towards it, or you could just not worry about it and go straight to where you need to go to, because Riven knows this land like the back of her hand, as we just established. So, want to go check out a hobgoblin camp, Riven?
No.
That was easy. All right then.
Unless the others can somehow argue to go to this, she's not going there.
Well,
Locke just wants to focus on dealing with Nora right now.
Okay, to Nora it is.
okay. So continuing ever westward. Hooray. So you travel on for a while. No. That's funny, but no.
Oh.
You travel on for quite a while. I'm not going to worry too much about perception checks and things from this next bit, because that's a lot of days to randomly roll perception checks, and you've already wasted all of your nat 20s, so let's not waste any more. So you travel on for a while. Riven had asked Oak to look into Cal, and he had done that. And then he had contacted Young, and it's about this time that he finally gets any kind of response from what was going on with her. And anyone who has been around Oak for a decent chunk of time, which is everybody, except for maybe Bjorn, because he's the newest to the group. Yeah, sure. Bjorn, do an insight check for me. It's not necessarily going to be hard.
Insight.
Okay.
Alright, there's our first fail out of the way.
Awesome.
The first of many.
Thanks for clearing it up for us.
Many.
So apparently the dice gods don't want Bjorn to know anything of what's going on with Oak.
No.
He's too busy enjoying his, like...
Oh yeah, he did get a lot of beer. That's true. A lot of ale. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what makes a morning good.
Bjorn is hoping that if he can work himself, like, build up enough tolerance over time, he'll be able to drink the geyser version and be alright.
Oh, dear Lord.
So, he's training right now.
People might pay good money to see that.
It's true.
If we get in a fight, does he need to roll to see whether or not he's enamored?
No.
Okay.
I feel like Bjorn fights better when he's drunk.
Although...
What are you, part monk?
You travel onwards, and Oak is very... He's continuing to travel west with the rest of the group, but he seems upset. And pretty much everybody but Bjorn is able to pick up on that. But
Is he going to approach any of us about it?
He does not. Nope. He's clearly worried, but he's not bringing it up to anyone.
Alright. Well, I can't speak for anyone else, but Locke's going to let him have his privacy for the time being.
Okay. Riven, Cad, about the same?
Yeah. I mean, if he's not bringing it up, that's something he's working through.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, it could be a quest thing that's just meant to hit us in the face, but... Well, no, it could be a quest, but it needs to hit us in the face in order for us to know that it's a quest thing.
Right.
As we've established, we are very, very bad about noticing when Dorit is trying to tell us that, hey, there's a quest, guys. Guys. I spent all night working on... Guys, it's a drow. Guys, why? Guys.
Anyway.
Guys.
Oh, hush.
Fine. You on tea.
It's pretty accurate.
I mean, yeah, kinda, it is, but that's besides the point.
I feel like it rather is the point, but carry on.
So, you continue westward, and though I am not going to worry so much about perceptions for a bit, there will be yet another dream sequence, because those are fun.
Woo!
Oh, for who?
So...
Roll the dice and find out.
Well, I'm not rolling the dice, but someone is. Sam, roll a d6. Or d8, rather.
Oh,
Not
damn it.
Back up. d6, not d8. I'll get it right in a minute.
5.
5. Hooray. Oh, and do me a charisma save, too.
Oh,
Because of things that happened, that's required.
jeez. Charisma save. 14.
Okay. So... You remember that creepy waiting room that you were in before? That one time?
Oh, dear God, not again!
Yeah.
Am I back in the... Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm back in the creepy room. Why am I back in the creepy room?
Because
And...
the Dungeon Master wills it.
Hush, you're not in my dream.
Fair enough.
So yeah, you're in the creepy waiting room thing again. And you find yourself not alone in that room. The bartender from the weird bar that you were in briefly, the ASMR bartender, is in that waiting hall with you, or that waiting room with you. You're sort of standing in the middle of the room, and he's just sitting on a very comfortable chair, or as comfortable as medieval chairs could get, I guess. And he's just sort of watching you as you're looking around, and you notice him over there.
Hi.
Why am I? Have you
Why
figured
am
it
I
out
in
yet?
the creepy? Figure what out? All I know is I'm in a creepy place. That's it. What is this?
Did you explore this area, Annie? It's quite fun.
I tried, and there's insane people here, I think.
A few, yeah.
A few.
Depends on what you would consider insane.
Locked in a room? I don't know. What? Why am I in this place? What? What? Why are you sighing?
You are really so clueless.
First, it was a tavern, and then it was in a nice forest, which I had no problem with. And then all of a sudden, I'm in this freaking place that gives me bad vibes. What?
You really are one of the most interesting ones that have found us.
How I am interesting. I am just a person that wants to just go live in the woods and just be happy. What? Nope.
You want to live in the woods and be happy, yet you're going around killing monsters and evil people. That seems counterintuitive.
I mean, I've been asked for help, so I'm going to help.
And yet you still haven't made a killing blow. Maybe you aren't such a wonderful warrior either.
What's that supposed to mean?
Pretty sure I just insulted you.
You're not there.
I know.
Not my fault the others get to him first.
Maybe you should push a little harder to be the one to make the kill.
How can I push a little bit harder when I have someone who's this foreign, happy-go-lucky guy, and then this gigantic elephant of a man? How can I compete with them?
Sorry.
You're not here.
I know.
I like how you don't mention the teenager.
She doesn't see Locke as a warrior.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. The
It's
magic
just someone
cast
to protect.
the magic casters aren't in the way, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So
I
tell
mean,
me, oh, great insightful bartender in this now creepy waiting room. How can I be more assertive in my killing if you need me to kill so bad? Why do you need me to kill?
It's more fun if I don't tell you that and you just sort of figure it out, if you can.
Oh, if I can. And you sit here and was insulting me on my intelligence, and so fine.
Haven't you ever just been extremely angry?
Yes.
Your elephant friend seems to know how to do that fairly well.
He doesn't remember it though.
But I think you would, wouldn't you?
I mean, I get excited, yes.
Excited, you call it.
What?
He gets up from the chair and starts walking down the hallway away from you.
What, that's it? You're just gonna walk away from this conversation?
You can follow if you want.
Go down the creepy hallway again?
It was only creepy when you looked in the rooms. You do hear screaming, I will point out. But, you know.
Do I follow?
Up to you. You can.
Okay, she'll follow.
Okay. He'll, sort of walk on between the doors, and you will hear, more of the screaming. And assuming you're staying in the middle of the hallway, as far away from each set of doors as you possibly can.
Yep.
Yeah. So, he sort of guides you through them, and as before, it's a bit like a hospital hallway. And he will lead you to a room. A door that is already opened before he even gets to it. Or, actually, no. It opens as he's going to it on its own. Just...
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that. Thank you.
Okay. It's just a dream. It's just a dream.
And, you walk into what is essentially a room that, has this big window. Like, almost like the big, like, waiting room bay windows that's just, like, going to show you the outside. And when you look inside, or outside rather, you notice a very familiar landscape. Because you were in that landscape for a while.
This is a dream, right?
It is a dream.
Starts trying to...
Are you asking that question, or are you as a player asking that?
No, she is asking that. And like, just kind of like pokes herself.
You successfully poke yourself. Good job.
She did ask out loud, is this... like,
Isn't
this
it
is
like
supposed
you're
to be a
supposed to
dream.
get someone else to pinch you?
Yeah, but...
You asked out loud, is this a dream?
But it's Riven, so.
Right. She did ask out loud, this is a dream, right?
What do you think?
I don't know, this place looks freaking familiar. I don't know this building.
Haven't you ever heard of buildings that appear and disappear on a whim?
No? Buildings don't do that. Buildings are solid and, I guess, heavy? Based out of the materials they're made out of?
Riven, make for me a charisma save.
Oh, dear lord. 13.
So, you're looking out this, like, bay window, this huge window, and... there's off in the distance somewhere in the ether, there's a Locke screaming internally. Yeah, that.
Why is he screaming?
Because he knows of buildings that just appear spontaneously. He's been in one.
Oh, right!
References are
Yeah, you're the
fun.
one who solved the puzzle on that one.
Silver is, not Riven.
I did?
I was talking
Kind of.
about the player, not the character.
Yeah,
Kind of,
I
yeah.
can't remember how I solved the puzzle.
Being clever.
You did successfully stop the magic
Oh,
ring.
right. I called upon a god. Right.
You did. Anyway.
Well, Silver called upon a god.
Anyway.
Right now I'm Riven and I'm dumb.
So
Played very well.
You having done a charisma save of 13, you are looking out that large window, seeing the expanse of Shadowfell, a place that you had been before.
Yes.
And there is a brief moment of an image of a creature, a person, you're not quite sure, and it just sort of does that jump scare effect of coming right up against the window and screaming just as loud as the screaming behind you, and you wake up.
She's screaming.
Oh, good.
So I would assume that wakes us all up.
Yeah, pretty much. This would awaken. However, I would like to point out that due to the nature of watches, though I wasn't rolling perception checks, this would be in about the middle of the night. So Cad and Locke would be on their watch when this happens. So Bjorn and Oak would be woke up. Actually, because it's fun, Bjorn, roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh man,
Oh, great.
it was a long day, is what it was.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, you don't wake up at first, but eventually Oak will wake you up by hand. So
Oh
you
yeah,
don't
that's right. Oak hears everything.
I can roll him a perception at disadvantage, but he's just gonna make it anyway.
I just want to see.
Yeah, let's do that because
Give us the numbers, Magic Man.
Yeah, it's funner that way. He can literally make the check with his bonus alone. So,
Fucking bards, man.
His
19.
low
rolled a
roll was
2.
my good roll.
he rolled a natural 20 with that disadvantage, though.
Jesus Christ.
Anywho, so yeah, he awakens very easily and awakens you up, Bjorn, just after. So you know that everyone's awake, but you don't necessarily at first know why. Locke, you were not asleep when that went off, so you're sort of way that you woke up. Yeah, no, that's not a thing because it was in the middle of your and Cad's watch.
And I'm just beelining in, like, what's wrong? What's going on? Like, I've got like an
He's not
Eldritch
in the
Blast
tent.
ready to go.
He is outside.
Oh,
Remember, she's outside.
damn it. Oh. Right.
Sorry.
Well, I still have an
Well, there's
Eldritch
no
Blast
way-
ready to go. Shut up.
Okay, that's fine. It's just there's no way to fit Hollis in the tent, so
Right. I forgot about that.
You can't forget Pupper.
Riven, you alright?
yeah. Faces.
It's not a happy sound.
Nope. Just faces. Nightmare.
Mara? What'd you see, if you don't mind my asking?
Waiting room. Some random guy. A long hallway. Screaming. Shadowfell. And then all of a sudden a face appeared and I woke up.
So, I'm going to cast Detect Magic and I'm going to look at her head.
Okay.
Man, Locke has seen some shit in his at this point, so...
That's a reasonable assumption to make. There, however, is no sort of magical anything in and around her head, other than the things that she has on her that are already magical that you already know about.
Is this his first time looking at Riven with magic eyes?
I know I've used Detect Magic in your vicinity. I don't know if
Oh,
I'm
right.
pretty sure I used it a bunch of times when we were like trying to figure out what the hell that Adama, the Omnilet did.
Oh, right. I guess I forgot to mention. It's like, yeah, her axes glow. That amulet thing. And she also has a cloak that should be glowing.
Nice.
Yes.
Locke would have
But-
been aware of those things at this point, though, so he's not really looking at
Yeah.
those. He's looking for anything not.
Yeah, I just couldn't
ordinary.
remember whether or not you've been told that. It's like her cloak with the skull
Eh,
that's
it's all
attached
good.
to it.
I was not made aware of this, but I can roll with it.
Yes, it's like top half of the cloak is like kind of furry, and then it goes down to like a normal cloak, and there's like a beast skull.
Hmm.
Trying to think, what was the
Cool.
last wild shape she had? I think it was her last wild shape was a wolf, so it's a wolf skull.
Oh, that's right, their magical skull thing.
Yes, cloak, but yes.
Cloak, yeah. So yeah, you have done your detect magic thing, and you are become more aware of all of the magical items that Riven has on her.
But
Most of
he already knew that.
which you already know about, or some of which you already know about, rather.
I'm not. All right, I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary, magically speaking.
Like I said, it's a
You all right? You good?
nightmare. Yep, I'm good.
All right.
Have
Just
you
making
had
sure.
a dream like that before?
Yes, but different.
Right.
Hmm.
Well,
Is it always weird shit with us?
I don't know.
Because you're weird.
So are you.
I feel like I'm like normal out of this group.
I mean, you're the closest, maybe, but that doesn't mean you're not weird as hell in some ways.
We all have our own problems. Some more so than others, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whose watch was this on? You... Are you going to go back to sleep, Riven, or you think you're going to stay awake? Still got a bit before your watch would technically be a thing, but I know that sometimes nightmares can make one not want to go back to sleep.
I can try to go back to sleep.
Right. This is what happens when you have a party of largely introverts. or an extrovert that has no clue what's going on. Because I mean, Bjorn, you're the closest this group's got to an extrovert.
That's a saying something.
Yeah, really. But anyway, so sleep comes to so sleep comes to the rest of you, and or to everyone again, and you will continue on making your way westward. And let's see. I need to check a thing temporarily. What's distance here? Yeah, that should about cover it. Okay. So everyone is traveling onward. It's about, I'll say, roughly in the afternoon or so, probably about 2 or 3. And because you have somebody with crazy high perception, a person with Riven, roll me a d8.
5.
Another 5. How about that? Considering you have a person in your group that is got a sort of warning, a person with high perception, and a person who is just naturally attuned to noticing danger, Bjorn, Oak, and then Cad, respectively, you see this coming, even though a normal person would not be able to see this coming. Oak, your sword will flash, or not Oak, Bjorn. Bjorn, your sword will flash blue, telling you ambush.
Right, immediately drawing it out.
And
What's going on?
yeah, you guys are going to get ambushed in a very particular and peculiar way.
Oh no!
So
Not
first
just an ambush, a peculiar ambush.
yeah, indeed, fun ambush. First of all, we need a battle map because battle maps are fun. And Oak will point it out as it comes down, as you guys are basically in a very weird way getting a medieval aerial strike.
What?
Yeah.
We're
You
getting
have-
bombed over here? What?
Yeah, kinda.
Are we We're getting attacked by harpies.
So high above you have a group of, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you will get a group of 5 harpies high above, and then those of you who can, have your sword of warning and your various effects and whatnot will catch it. And everyone roll for me a dexterity save advantage for Cad, because danger sense, as you are actually getting bombed.
13.
No, 6.
26.
That's a crit fail, actually.
13.
That is a crit fail. So with that in mind, nice. Everyone that rolled. I need one for Oak.
Oh, man.
Mana.
Your dexterity sucks.
Riven is alert to danger.
Alert to danger?
If we're in a forest, yeah.
What does the alert to danger thing say?
Says even when you are engaged in another activity while traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger.
Oh, well, then, yeah, technically you ain't surprised either. So,
I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get bombarded here.
yeah, so everyone who rolled a 12 or more, which is everyone but Bjorn, you guys will take half, but Bjorn, you will take full. Kaboom!
They fire.
No, they powder keg you.
Oh, I don't like that any better.
Fireball?
Powder keg.
Or
the-
giant explosion like a fireball.
Yes, basically the non-magic variation of a fireball. And so, since most of the party is not going to be surprised, I will reveal the tokens in question, or some of them. Boop. And you are technically moved. I need to move you back to where you were, because you were over here. And we are going to roll some initiatives, because that's fun.
Indeed. 9?
Remember, Bjorn, you have advantage if you didn't roll it with it.
Oh, that's right. Well, that is a better number.
Yeah, it's not a low initiative this time.
Brian,
Yes.
good job taking my old initiative number.
Oh, thank you. I worked very hard to get it.
It's a good number.
Did you get the last message that I sent to you, Sam?
I did.
Okay, making sure. So, sending it. Boom. So yeah, combat has ensued. You will see harpies above. Bombs just went off, around you, like, we will say, here, and here.
Okay.
So how much damage do we take?
The ones who succeeded, which is everybody but Bjorn, will take 10, and then Bjorn will take 21.
Oh, I
I
didn't.
already
roll for
subtracted
Hollis.
the 10 I took.
Yes, folks. Roll for Hollis.
Doesn't exactly have a save, but dexterity.
Alright.
Okay.
So 10 for him too.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so Bjorn.
Yeah. How high up are these fellas?
They are at about. They sort of had to come down low so that they would be able to aim their bomb better.
Uh-huh.
But they're probably at about, I'd say, a good 30 feet still in the air.
30 feet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make for me a
Okay.
perception check. It's not going to be hard.
Okay. I'm having a thought.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Don't
That's
worry about
dangerous.
it is dangerous.
it. It might hurt depending on how it goes, but we'll see.
Okay, yeah. You will see that in the air, the bombs and everything was sort of distracting from it briefly, but this fellow's of a decent size and isn't easily not noticed. There's another person that's hiding that's not among these harpies. Bugbear.
A bugbear.
Up in the air.
Yeah, he was being carried by a pair of harpies, and after the bombs go off, those that look up will see that he is just sort of slowly, he's just very gently falling to the ground as if he's got a parachute. There's no parachute.
Okay.
Cast geyser.
He's 30 feet up, right?
Yep.
And he's also way further away than that. Okay. So there. Alright. So I'm gonna run over here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do you think I could use Misty Step to get to where he's at in the air and grab onto him from this point?
Misty Step's distance is what, 30 feet?
Yep.
Triangulation of distance. Yeah, probably. Because he's falling and he's got momentum to go forward. So yeah, if you want to, it's going to be
And the spell.
It's going to be an acrobatics check to grab him, though.
Sure. And it
because-
does say it's a bonus action to cast this too.
Yeah. So you're basically, whenever you roll to do a grapple, you would normally roll either athletics or acrobatics, your choice, at the jurisdiction of the person initiating grapple. Or no, grapple's acrobatics or athletics for the person resisting? It's usually athletics for the one trying to start it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, you're basically doing a grapple.
Okay, so I'll put myself there then. Any chance I could get advantage on that if I teleported behind him?
Well, he's certainly not expecting it, and he's not exactly a fast and hard target because he's falling slowly. So, yeah, sure. I'll give you advantage on the grapple.
Beautiful. The way my dice are rolling, I will need it. Beautiful. 26.
Yeah, you got him.
Perfect. And are we counting that grapple as my action, or just something I had to do to not immediately fall?
I mean, it was a bonus action to Misty Step and then an action to grapple, and you're grappling.
Alright, then I am grappled, and that's what I am doing with my turn.
Now, here's the fun question. Why he was falling slowly was because of feather fall. How does feather fall work when someone grabs you and is heavier? Do you continue to still fall slowly?
Or do I get to pile drive this guy into the earth?
Yeah.
I think you still fall slowly. Because it's not that it's making you weigh less, it's just like decreasing gravity's effect on you.
Right. That seems more fitting to me. I don't think... Because there's also been moments of people who used Featherfall and then somebody grabbed them so that they're... Or they grab someone else so that they're not falling either. So yeah, you're not falling fast. You're still falling slowly, but you have him grappled.
And I'm sure he's
You
just
have been
thrilled by
chosen.
that. Yes, he has been chosen.
Okay.
I'll remember that whole fucking party with a big ass goofy grin. I think that's the dumbest our party has ever acted. It was great.
I had a good time.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah?
Let's see. So, I want everyone from me to make a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Oh,
Why couldn't it
okay.
be
19?
charisma? I have that. Wisdom, you said?
Yep. And no one gets the bonus from
18.
Bjorn because he's way over there.
That's true.
Okay. This... Successfully saved is immune to... Okay. And, because multiple harpies are fun. Do it again.
More saves?
Wisdom save again. Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, I think me and Hollis are down.
Locke, you better be staying up.
I got an 11.
11's the DC.
So I...
So you are fine.
Alright.
Also, technically, you would have advantage because you're charmed. Because you, as a hack-up, you have advantage on charms.
Oh, alright. Okay.
I always forget
I mean, I
that.
got the DC, so I'm
Yeah, you're fine.
just gonna keep it.
Yeah. So... Everyone who is less than 11, which is everyone but Bjorn and Locke, you want to be near this harpy right here.
But
You're going to spend all of your actions as best you can to try to get as close to her as possible. Riven.
oh. Do I do anything when if I have to go near her?
You are basically idolizing and worshiping her because she is seen.
Okay, and Hollis. Wait.
Although spending your turn to get as close to her as you possibly can. At
Oh.
the end of
You need to change the initiative because I'm technically 15. Hollis is 17.
okay.
That's the case. I'm still back here. And he's up here.
So I'll go through the people that I had there. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So, Hollis is getting as close as possible, and at the end of Hollis's turn, he will be able to make a wisdom save again to get out. Okay, 12. So he spent his turn running up there like a derpy wolf wanting harpy lady, and then he's fine.
It's like, wait a second. Angry Mom's over there.
Oak. He sees Bjorn going and running and jumping all the way the heck up there. Locke, are you okay?
Ah!
So he's gonna come over here and he is going to. He sees Hollis running towards this harpy. He's going to guide and bolt a harpy. Is that the thing to do? +8, I think. Oh, that definitely will hit. Guiding bolt is how much damage? 4d6 radiant. Cool. Okay. I feel like it's been forever since he actually hit with that spell. Okay. So. Okay. And now we go to a CAD. Hooray.
So you said my goal is to get
Harpy.
myself to Harpy?
Yep.
And it's still up in the air some odd amount?
Yes.
Ooh, look at it. Okay. I guess that's it.
Wisdom save. To try to break free from charm shenanigans. Okay, you're fine. So you much like Hollis, you run up there wanting to be near Harpy and then realize, oh wait. However, that does take your turn to do, so you do not have your rage yet.
Okay.
So... Did I suddenly pick the wrong Harpy? That's fine. So you're up in the air, Bjorn.
Yep.
Latched onto this, latched onto this bugbear here. So the harpy that's right next to you that was carrying him temporarily is going to try to swing at you. You are right
Well,
there.
how dare she?
It can do potentially 2 attacks. So swing with a club and swing with a claw. Does not have a very high chance to hit, but it's gonna try. 12. No. 10. No.
No.
Riven.
Alright, so she's just gonna move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Then saving throw. Nope. Okay.
Alrighty. Bugbear array. He is currently still falling, and is going to basically be landing on the ground at the end of his turn. And he is going to roar very loudly and try to throw you off onto the ground.
Ooh, alright.
So that is a contested grapple check type thing to get out of said grapple.
Is that athletics again?
Yeah, it would be athletics.
Alright.
He has
Oh,
advantage.
damn.
He has advantage. Because he raged before he did it.
Well, shit.
And you're not falling very far, because he was pretty close to the ground. You take 6 damage from the falling damage, and you are prone in front of him. As he lands right here.
Alright. It's not the best.
And yeah, that particular harpy there is going to fire at you from still above, because this one launches out with a short bow.
Oh.
They're normally not wielding these, but this one is. 16? I don't think it hit you because you have an 18.
That does not hit me.
Alrighty. Locke.
Alright, so, seeing that we have been ambushed, and seeing everyone sort of rushing into the fray, Locke is going to snort an irritation, and he is going to cast Slow, as is his wont, in order to pretty much get all of those. I assume you can all see the square I just drew.
Yes. That big.
Yep.
Slow is that big of an
So-
area? Grief.
So it's a 40-foot square, 40-foot cube,
That's true. Okay.
and I can affect up to 6 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 5 creatures in that radius, and I will be casting Slow on every single one of them. So they need to make a Wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for the duration.
Okay.
DC is 15.
Is that wisdom, you said?
Yes, Wisdom save D 15.
Okay.
Also, I drew something.
There you go.
I have absolutely no idea other than it's apparently fire themed.
Oh, nice. Okay. So there are 5 of them. They're all in that area, so I'm just going to roll it all together. None of them have a modifier except for one, who is the bugbear, who has a +1. So, boom. Harpy 1.
So that will be 3 failures and 2 successes.
So yeah, Harpy 1. Harpy 2 failed. This one's slow. Wrong thing, right? I need this. That one's slow. This one's slow. Alright. This one's slow. And then that one's not, and the bugbear is. Why do you always cast flood? That's annoying.
Alright. It's so useful! What are you talking about?
It is.
Also, because he senses Divine Wrath is now directed squarely at him, Locke is then going to use his 30 feet of movement to just kind of squidge off over here somewhere farther away from the fighting so that he's not in any... so that the risk of him getting chunked is a bit less.
Okay.
And that will end Locke's turn.
So last harpy is going to fire an arrow and miss. It would have been at Bjorn technically, but missed.
You don't even specify a target, just like, they miss.
Yeah. So, Bjorn, it is to you, and you have a
All right.
bugbear that threw you in front of him.
I'm gonna spring back to my feet and give him what for?
You notice that he's moving much more sluggish than the current moment.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Oh no.
Not like that, you're not. You missed.
Not with that. I didn't just miss. That's a crit fail right there.
Yeah, I'll be nice. You're fine. You missed.
Alright. That's just my warm-up swing.
That's
I don't know that second shot's much better at a 12.
yeah, no. You missed.
Alright. Clearly I hit my head when I landed on the ground and I'm still kind of woozy, so I'm gonna clear my head. I'll try again next turn.
But you are up at least.
I am up.
Okay. So. Harpy. That is not slowed, because he was out of range of said slow. It's going to come flying down this way. No. Just gonna shoot an arrow at the one who is currently charmed, because they're closest. And miss.
Firing at who?
You.
Oh, okay.
The one that is got you charmed currently is still singing.
Yeah,
and you are still charmed. So she is still singing. But she is making sure to stay higher so that the elephant and the dog cannot get her. So she is more like right
Which one
here.
is that?
That one.
I see.
Hollis.
Oh, he doesn't know what to do.
Oh yeah, because he listens to what you say.
Yeah. He does nothing. He just sits there growling.
Okay. So Oak. I just had a fun thought of what Oak's gonna do.
Okay.
Seeing that they're all flying in the air. That thing.
Oh, good lord.
Wind wall. It's sort of this kind of persuasion. We'll just say that it hits everybody because I just can't aim. Actually, let's be a little bit more. Something like that.
Oh no, Cad!
It's up in the air more than it is down. Cad's got strength, so he's fine. So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cad, make for me a strength saving throw.
10.
Oh. You don't have advantage yet, so you're not raging. What's their strength? So, one made it. This one here. So 16 damage from the wind above your that rises from the ground below you and is throwing the harpies all out of whack.
Take 16.
Yep, you take 16. And then I can map, I promise. And
The numbers, Dalred. What do they mean?
yeah, I know. It is your turn, Cat.
They're still up in the air.
With the wind wall hitting them, they're very quickly coming down. So they wouldn't be as hard for you to hit now.
Okay, so I can smack one of them.
Yes.
How exactly does the wind wall work? Am I going to keep taking damage?
You must make a strength saving throw, and you will take damage as long as you're in its path. So if you was to, because this tree is not like covering the whole square, if you was to go to this tree, you'd be out of it.
Sure. And then I can smack this one?
Yep.
Alright. So I guess I will rage and smack against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit.
Yep.
17.
Alrighty.
And I still get a second swing, right?
Yep.
28 to hit. Crit.
Okay.
Uh,
A lot.
what is that? 29, 32.
Yeah, Riven, you're fine. Bleh.
I was gonna say, did the charm effect go away?
It does when it dies. It would have initially made a concentration check to try to keep it going, but it kind of can't do that when it dies.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
Alrighty. Okay. So, it is to you, Riven, and you are no longer charmed.
Okay. She's gonna charge up to this one. Can she reach it or no?
It is slowly coming down, so yes. Things are all happening intermittently, so yes, you can reach it.
Alright, bonus action, rage,
Oh, nice.
and she's gonna do two attacks.
That will definitely hit.
Oh, fuck.
So, I don't have the rage thing to add the bonus, but it's +2 damage.
Okay.
That's 15, and the second one... Hi!
Second verse, same as the first. Roll your damage.
Oh, I have +2 on top of that.
And roll me a D, what was it, 8?
Where is... Here it is. Yeah, D8.
Not that you needed it, it's very dead. So, yeah.
That'll be her turn.
Yep. Bugbear, who's slowed. Annoying. He's also raging because he's also aggravated. So, yeah. He's just gonna take a couple swings at Bjorn. So, yeah. He gets 2 attacks, so 12 does not hit Bjorn. Actually, no, he has Reckless, so he's using Reckless. 27 hits Bjorn. Correct? 27 will definitely hit a Bjorn.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And then his second swing, 27 hits a Bjorn for getting hit twice.
Oh, shit.
You do not have any kind of damage reduction shenanigans because you don't have rage, so I'm just going to put it all together because that's faster and easier for my brain.
Sure.
31.
That's some damage, alright.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Then Harpy, who is right there, and is still slowed. Actually, did slow say you can only do 1 attack?
I think so, yes.
Slow was only 1 attack, so you only take 5, 6, 7, 14. Sorry, not 31. He wouldn't have got that second swing.
Alright. Just adjust that. That is less panic inducing.
But he will roll for him a wisdom save to stop from being charmed, or from being slowed. Which, it had to be a 15 out of 12, so he is still slowed. And this harpy, who is slowed, is going to swing at you again because you're right there. 18.
It's not hit.
Not hit. Right, because you got better armor now. It's Locke.
Yeah.
Locke, it's your turn, sir.
All right. So let me see.
You do realize
here.
the DM is eventually going to come after you for casting that slow, right?
I mean, yeah, but it is not this day. So
We'll see.
I'm gonna use up about 20 feet of my movement to come about here. At which point, I would like to cast Shatter at my highest level spell slot that I can only use because Warlock of 5th level, and I will be plunking it right here, which will catch all 4 of these bitches.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be a Constitution saving throw from each.
Okay. First 3 are +1, and then the bugbear is plus. Yeah. The first 3 are +1, and the bugbear is +9. So 1 takes full damage.
Alright, so for all of. Alright. So, and the half damage for the rest, I do believe.
So 11 damage for all but the second one, just this one. Or no. It is, yeah. So all but this one will take half damage.
Alright. And then I'll use my remaining 10 movement to skirt back this way. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. So,
That did not do as much damage as I would have liked.
right. Then we have. Funny enough, this is the first damage the bugbear is taking. Bjorn, because he hasn't been swung at yet by a Bjorn, I don't think.
Not successfully, anyway.
Okay, so that is Locke, and this harpy. Yeah, seeing things going south for everyone, she is going to bail. Boop, because she's not stupid.
Fair enough.
Bjorn, go.
Alright, here we go. Fucking hell.
Nope. Oh, you have
Alright.
advantage. Sorry, you have advantage.
Alright.
Because he used Reckless.
Alright, so we'll try that.
That
Well, that feels better. Let's go ahead and make that into a smite. So 27 for that. And if he's still hanging out, we'll try it again.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead. Alright. And we'll go ahead and throw that smite on there as well. For another 28 in total.
Okay.
Alright. That's what I can do to him.
Alice.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this harpy lower to the ground?
Yes.
He's gonna go up and try to bring her fully down to the ground. Will a 15 hit?
Yes. 10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. And then strength save DC 13.
Yep.
Good thing that she is actually somewhat still close to the ground, otherwise she'd take damage if she falls. Which she does fall.
He's prone.
And she is prone on the ground.
Nice.
Oak. You know what? This thing seems like it's, sure, why not? Boop. Oh, there's no con save or anything for that. Nice. Interesting. Okay. So, he has a cloud of daggers around his head, Mr. Bugbear.
Hold on.
It would not hit you because it's a 5-foot cube. It hits one spot.
Okay.
You can't move it, but it's there. So, small little blip of a thing right there. And then it's just to Cad.
I can safely run down to this one and smack it.
Yes. Since she is falling and is in the process of hitting the ground as you are coming to it, and he cast
prone.
Oh yeah, she's prone on the ground already. Right.
So
Never mind.
advantage.
So yeah, you can definitely get to it.
18 to hit.
Yep.
Or 16.
Yeah.
That one's still alive and beefy.
Nope. Pff.
Would I be able, because of mobility, would I be able to move to Bugbear now?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And smack a Bugbear?
Yep.
But I'm lucky.
Yep.
So 14 to hit.
14 will miss.
Yep.
Riven.
But my little swirlies are around it.
Yes. What's those dues precisely give disadvantage to attack anyone but you?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So she's going to pretty much jump in the fray, and as she gets close, she's going to sit there and scream at everyone else that it's mine. And she's going to chop, chop, chop. No, she doesn't have advantage. 25?
She would have advantage, yes.
She would? Why?
Because he's used reckless.
Well, 25. So 11 damage. That's a 29 on her second one. Which is a crit for her.
That'll definitely hit, yeah.
16, 18 damage. And then the last one.
Roll a d8 before you do that. Ooh!
I'll roll 2d8s.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, they're closest. That's d8. And damage for this one. 17 total. Oh,
Okay.
and she will... Is he still standing?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. She has savage attacks. So she can roll 2 more damage dice.
Is that changing with how much damage you deal, or is that adding the damage?
Savage attacks when crit with melee weapons roll 1 weapon damage dice 1 more time to add.
Okay, so you're basically brutal critical.
Yeah, and it's gonna be another 2d8.
Right. Mm-hmm.
6. And just to be on the safe side. Bugbear's not a goblinoid, is it?
It is.
Either way, Hunter Slayer, another d8 damage. 4.
Rage is your best friend. I'm speaking.
Is he dead
for
now?
I'm speaking for the Bugbear. Rage is your best friend.
Oh.
Because he has a class's Rage, which does not resist magic damage or magic weapon attacks. So he's been resisting. He's been resisting all weapon damage other than all attacks that have been made on him have been doing half damage, except for the radiant damage from Bjorn. Anywho, he took a crap ton of damage though.
Yeah, he's got to be at least bloodied by now.
He's beefy. He's not happy. He's also slow.
Beefy, not happy, and slow.
He's also raging. So he's going to smack at the thing that would dealt him the heaviest blow, which is technically Riven. And then he has disadvantage because of Cad.
But he does have advantage against me.
You did what for advantage against you?
The thing you sent me that I now have.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
Right, forgot. So yeah, he would strike you normally. Hooray! 16.
That hits.
Oh, it does hit?
She only has 15.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's not as beefy as Silver.
Mm-mm. She only gets more AC when there's a multi-attack going on.
14 damage.
Okay.
And now, please, Mr. Sir, do not be slowed. Annoying. 16. Ha! No! This harpy still is, though, and he's going to try to run away. Attack of opportunity from Elephant and Bjorn.
Oh, you fucked up now, son.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yep, bye.
Why did it just disappear?
Because she's just gonna...
Okay.
She was either gonna get away, or she was gonna get hit and die.
And she died.
It does the little...
Oh, also...
Okay, so Riven called that she wants this...
She
The
wants
bugbear
kill.
is hers.
Yeah,
She wants the
kill.
bugbear.
What is that, 4d4?
The 44 is a crown of daggers that Oak put on its head.
Cloud?
Cloud of daggers.
Mm.
Yes. It only sits on a 5 foot.
You said a crown by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cloud of daggers. It is
Okay.
just sitting on a 5 foot spot right above his head. And because of slow, he couldn't get out of it and still hit. Go. But anyway.
Well, I guess what I'll do, because Riven clearly wants the kill on this one, but I still want to contribute to the fight, is I will not cast any spells or cantrips. Instead, I'll just whip out my crossbow that I still have. Not the cursed one, we got rid of that.
Yep.
Move it back here and try to shoot the bastard in the leg.
Are you actually going to call it a cold shot?
I'm calling it non-lethal if you'll allow me, because it's not a magic attack.
I mean, you could, if you want to make it a called shot, then your emphasis would be to not cause damage, but to still cause harm. It would be harder to actually hit, but it would not kill it. The idea would...
I got a +6 to attack. Sure, call shot to the calf.
Okay.
21 to hit.
He still gets the kill.
Let's see, let me double check here.
I'm just wanting to keep this bastard from running away is what I'm doing.
Right, yeah. So, you were striking at legs, calf.
Yep.
You did a 21, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so you are currently hurting his legs. Roll for me the damage on your crossbow.
Oh, nice. 5. Skunk.
Okay. And then he has advantage technically, but I'm not going to bother to roll it. Okay. You struck him in the legs. He doesn't seem to care. Bjorn. Ew.
Ooh, command.
So, okay. So what is it? A wisdom save, I think. Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I was on mute this whole time. So I did not explain to you at all what
I was
I'm doing.
wondering why you were so quiet.
No, so what I'm casting command against him, and I'm going to have him drop his weapon on his next turn if he doesn't make the save.
So drop to drop his weapon.
Yep. That's the one.
This is not like some sort of a charm. It's not considered a charm effect or anything. Okay. What's the DC?
15.
Okay. Hollis.
He's going to circle around here and do a bite attack. Oh, that should be at advantage. 18.
18 will hit. So then strength save to not be knocked prone.
Yep.
He's fine. Oak. Oak is going to roll him a quick insight check on Riven because she seems more aggressive than normal. I mean, she's raging, and he has seen that before. But she also said, like Locke, he's not going to actually strike the creature. He can't hit it very hard anyway, unless he uses a spell. So he's just going to keep a close eye on her because he is paranoid. He rolled a 13.
I mean, she's not really hiding anything. She's like being aggressive and like she wants to skill.
And she's frothing at the mouth, sort of like Cad does.
Kind of, yeah. But she looks like she has that excited face. Like she's present but excited.
Yes. Anyway, so Cad, it's you.
Awesome. So, since we want to destroy the enemy, 24 to hit.
Yep.
13. 24 to hit, or 17 more.
Okay. Riven.
Fuck 'em all!
3 more attacks.
And then SpongeBob.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Or did he do...
He did do
Reckless
reckless,
again.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Or he would not have done.
Oh, he wouldn't have?
He wouldn't have had to, but he would have, so I'll give you the crit. Why not?
Okay. 12 damage. That Colossal Slayer, which is 1d8.
Did you do your axe?
Yeah, the one up there. Yeah, one of the
Okay, yeah. One of the
D8
sixes
is...
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, second swing.
Okay, 25.
I don't know why you didn't roll it with advantage, but okay.
I know, I wasn't thinking. 12. And last one. 24. For 9. I mean, wait. 14, 11. There you go.
Okay.
Damn.
He is beefy, I have said. But he's on his last leg.
Mm.
He's gonna swing at a Riven and he gets all of his attacks now. Yay.
He gets disadvantage if he doesn't attack me.
He gets advantage attacking her, and he's attacking her because she's the hardest hitter. So he gets it normally.
Yeah, straight rolls for him against me.
So Those both hit, yes?
Yeah, both of those hit.
MV would interject as a reaction, right?
Yes. Or you could use your spirit shield thing to also. 28, 29, 31. Okay. And then this is his 2 attacks on Riven. Now you take half damage, Riven. So.
Yep.
I'm gonna do these separate. So 7 and 7.
Okay.
Lock.
So how fucked up is this guy looking?
He is not doing so hot. He is very much in owie land and not got a whole lot of health left.
Okay. In that case, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold an action with said crossbow, and I'll only fire it in the event he somehow manages to KO one of my party members. So if someone goes down, I shoot. Otherwise, I'm holding my shot.
Did we somehow skip a Bjorn turn earlier?
I don't
I
know.
don't think so, no.
Okay. I feel like I missed a turn somewhere in yours. Okay. So what are you doing, Bjorn?
No, he was just muted at the time.
Oh, right. He did command.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
He did
yeah.
command, so he wouldn't have swung at Riven at all.
Okay, so plus 14.
Rewind!
Well, actually, no, because I hit him. Wouldn't that break the command?
No. Command's not a charm. So he would not have swung at you. He dropped his weapon. That's right. I missed that. So,
Okay.
yeah, Bjorn, it is your turn now.
Alright. I guess since I'm trying not to kill him, I'll use my action to try to knock him prone.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, just knock him on his ass.
Just use your. You could use a attack action shove to try to knock him down. Basically.
Sure.
So.
Alright. So I just roll my attack without the proficiency modifier?
Yeah.
Cool. So just take the proficiency modifier off of that. And that's 4 off of that. So 17 then.
So I need to be right back because I need to go feed the cat. So I'll be back in a minute.
Well, best of
Okay.
luck.
Yep. So he is currently prone. He got knocked down. Hooray.
Nice. Alright, that's me.
Hollis.
Going to fight. Om
He has
nom nom.
He has advantage. He's prone.
Oh, he is prone?
Yeah, he got knocked prone.
Oh, okay. 23. 9 piercing.
Okay. Oak is just watching intently to try to figure out exactly what is going on with this bugbear, and it's like, are we not going to try to like interrogate? Or, well, I guess she's. God.
At this point, he'd probably be relieved if we started asking questions.
Yeah. This is
One
your
shot.
turn, Cat.
Hang on. Alright, sorry about that.
He's almost dead.
He is almost dead.
You can do it. Go, Ragey Man, go.
Wouldn't matter. He's gonna do it anyway.
Crit to hit. So, what, 29 damage?
Okay.
22 to hit for 16 more.
Hooray for rage. Riven.
He's still alive even if he's on his last legs.
He probably has that if he's not below 0, he stabilizes while raging, sort of things.
I mean, that is technically something that he has.
But the DC gets ever higher.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the ground, so I get advantage anyways. 25.
Yep.
9. Another freaking crit.
I told you there'd be a lot of crits today.
Let's see, that'd be 13. No, 12 plus 3 is 15. And D8. And another D8. 8 on top of that. And the last one.
I'm returned. The cat has been fed.
Does a 16 hit?
16 will not hit.
Okay. I'm done.
Good lord.
Guy's stubborn.
Oh my god, you won't die.
He's gonna get up
Oh, jeez.
from being thrown. He's bleeding profusely.
He just feeds himself to Cad.
Just aggressively. And he's still going for Riven.
Fine.
Jesus.
Come at me, bro.
You say it's still swinging at Riven, huh?
Yep.
That's a miss.
He has advantage though.
Oh yeah, that's right, he does.
But he missed
Envy
anyway.
counter swings for crit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean he dies?
28 damage.
28 damage indeed. He falls and comes back up.
Going for Riven.
There's that thing where he gets back up if he goes below 0. So 21 does hit.
Okay.
That wasn't a swing. That was a get back up.
What?
The thing that I just rolled that was +9
Uh-huh.
was his Constitution save to get back up.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
The counter swing would have interrupted his multi-hit, so he didn't get a second hit. So
My
Locke.
turn now?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh wait.
Locke is just kind of an...
How much does it increase per
Boba Fett?
Kenneth? How much does it increase per con save thing? I forget.
I don't actually have it, I don't think, do I?
Okay, yeah. I see what it is now. Never mind.
I think it's
because,
+5 each time, right?
because he's gonna get back up from your counter swing,
Uh-huh.
and then he's gonna end his turn, which is then gonna get him hit by the daggers,
Does
which
he
is
go
gonna
back
knock him, which is gonna knock him back down,
down? The daggers.
and he's down.
Okay. Jeez.
All
If
of that.
If only barely.
Ah.
Whew.
Go home with that one.
Okay.
So yeah, combat's over.
So how many of the bastards got away?
Ooh. No, 1.
1.
Is Riven going to, walk over and coup de grace him on the ground?
I mean, technically she could. If I counted him as a bleeding out creature, he would not be dead. He's just unconscious and bleeding out.
Well, that's the thing. Cad's
rage ends when his opponent's knocked unconscious.
Yeah, as far as rage is concerned, enemies are defeated, so I'm done.
Really?
I don't usually, eviscerate the bodies.
No. Cad attacks what he perceives. Cad's rage pushes him to attack what he perceives as a threat. And as soon as something is unconscious, that threat is stopped.
Okay.
So he's not going to deal non-lethal damage, but he's not going to coup de grace.
Yeah, well, there's everyone else.
I mean, he's unconscious on the ground and defeated. It's something that Riven could do if she chose. Because no one else is going to stop her. Oak's crown goes away. Or cloud goes away. I keep calling it a crown. It goes away.
I mean, to be fair, Crown of Daggers sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So are we going to search him, or what are we going to do here? Do we have any idea what's going on?
Chop. Just like a last chop.
You going to strike him, Riven?
Yes.
Okay. Not hard to do.
Sure.
Okay, so that's 2. Those are 2 fails for his death saves.
Yep. That was a death save roll that he technically made. But I imagine if you're going to coup de grace him, you would technically get 2 attacks, which would be insta-death.
Yeah, whatever.
It is a very important question if Riven does make this killing blow. She totally can.
I mean, she's killed one thing already.
She did.
Yeah, fine, she'll kill it. Unless anyone tries to stop her.
No?
Did
No?
we win? Right as she, kathunks him.
Bjorn's all about finishing off enemies. He's not going to stop you doing that.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. You have chopped and killed off this bugbear, who immediately loses all sense of color. It's like instant rigor mortis. Boom. Or vigor mortis, whatever it is.
Gross.
Huh. Oh, that was interesting.
I want to make a medicine check to see why he did that.
Okay.
I want to loot his body for coins because we need money.
Yes, we do. Good call.
Okay.
How do I check if the coins are real?
Chomp.
So medicine check, Bjorn.
Got it. 25.
25, not bad. So you have encountered folks in your times raiding and whatnot that have been recently killed and all sorts of other nature and whatnot. Despite the fresh wounds, the state of this corpse does not look like something who's was recently killed. It looks like it's something that the soul is just gone.
Like a zombie almost?
It could lend itself to it shriveled. It could lend itself to that a little bit. You don't necessarily know magic, but you do have a presence of like undead tendencies, and knowledge. Give me. You're the one doing the medicine, so it's not something Locke can do currently. Give me an Arcana roll.
Ugh, not my strongest suit.
Since you got okay.
Oh, 19.
Whatever effect pulled from him to make him lose his soul so fast, or to reach that state so quickly, based on your estimation, is probably some sort of necromancy shenanigan.
Well, that doesn't make me happy.
No.
Well, he did take a lot of
Did he have money on his person?
So whoever is looting his corpse, roll me investigation. I think that was Locke.
All right.
Locke, yeah.
Okay.
14.
So he has roll for me, Locke, a D8.
All right, a D8.
Straight D8. 1. He has 10 gold.
1.
He has 10 gold on his person.
That's it?
As far as money. But one thing that you do find with your investigation is he has a very clearly magic ring on his person.
That's why he's slow falling.
He has a nice fancy ring of some sort on his person.
I ensure the money is in fact money.
Okay, I will detect magic on the ring.
You will detect magic on the ring. The ring gives a necromancy aura.
Interesting.
It's a ring of wither and go poof when defeated.
It's a cyanide pill ring.
It probably extended his life.
Right. That
Probably.
makes sense.
A ring of redo.
A ring of not quite done yet.
Interesting. I will dish that over to the bag of holding.
Okay. So, yeah. Riven, do me a favor. If the group is continuing onward, roll me a d4. Oh,
1.
okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
So your the thing that I gave you prior that you saw,
Yeah.
it ends in like a day.
What? Really?
It doesn't stick around
You
very
add-
long.
You added an ending effect?
It's not going to stick around for very long, not in the lower states of the effect anyway.
Okay.
So, however, yeah, you guys are going to continue onward and not really worry about much of anything else, I assume?
Nope.
Leaving the carcass.
Pretty much. Can't think of anything else we can do with these bodies.
Yep, leaving the carcass behind. And that's the wrong place. Not Yvonne. There we go. So you are traveling ever onward. Hooray! Riven, roll me a charisma save.
Okay. 16.
Let's see.
Wait.
I need to find the other thing. You rolled what now? 16. Right.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So,
Everything is peachy.
Riven, yay, roll for me again, and this time roll a D8. Yeah,
D8.
a D8.
3.
I can't remember what precisely they do, but I have the words.
Okay.
So, yeah. Following that, could you copy paste what they actually do so I'm aware?
Oh, this is something we totally came up with.
Oh, that's one we made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I understand what it is.
Okay, fair enough. I just can't remember myself. So yeah, you're going to continue onward. And it's gonna be a couple days. And things are pretty peaceful, assuming there's any kind of dialogues that want to have happen. Yeah.
Locke's not going to say anything, but he is going to keep a bit of a closer eye on Riven. Just out of curiosity, trying to sort of ascertain if something is genuinely amiss or not.
have a better idea of what that is.
Okay.
Because Locke and Oak are both keeping an eye on you. I would assume the other two are as well, but...
Right. Okay. Yeah. Continue on and give me a moment.
You are the one continuing to lead everyone forward. So, you would normally have this at advantage. Because of your problem, I'm going to say you don't, so roll me survival. Keep everybody on track.
17.
Yep, okay. So the group is continuing ever onward through the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, through the light snow, I suppose. And Oak is going to sort of step beside of Locke because Riven is sort of leading on ahead, and he's. I actually, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's Oak because that makes it seem too NPC shenanigans. Bjorn and Cad, give me insight.
Alrighty.
16, 15. Okay, yeah. The two of you, everyone in the party can very much tell that something is really off about Riven. As you're traveling forward. She's leading the way, but she doesn't seem like she has as much focus on the path as she's had initially. Something's off.
Bjorn will bring it up with Locke.
There we go. Thank you.
Sort of pull up next to him and be like, so, you've known her for quite some time, yeah?
Yeah, she was one of the first people I grouped up with after I left my hometown.
Behavior seem a bit strange to you?
A little bit. But to be fair, she's always been a little odd in one way or another. It usually just depends on a wide range of circumstances. When we first met, she was not as quiet as me, but she was still very quiet and kept to herself, which has held true the entire time. She had a very intense self-doubt phase. Never tell her I said that.
I'm just casually giving away secrets now.
Okay. Those that are looking at Riven and actually paying close attention, every now and then there's going to be a slight tick of head movement to one side.
Now that doesn't seem normal to me.
It's just
It
very
certainly
slight.
doesn't. Problem is, I'm never
Like she-
really been sure how to...
Would you say anxious or twitchy?
Okay. I'm trying to think. Has anyone ever had a reaction to where like something goes by their ear, like a fly buzz or
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
just that
Yeah,
slight,
usually it's me
that-
clapping myself in the head.
just like a slight like twitch something just to like kind of
yeah, okay, yeah. That's sort of what I was thinking. The sort of nervous, slightly nervous, but almost
Feral reaction.
yeah, almost feral, almost paranoid twitch of something going on.
yes.
Yeah, there we go.
So as I was saying...
Mm.
The thing is, I'm not 100% sure how anyone here really would go about approaching these sorts of issues. Riven's a very good friend of mine, but speaking candidly here, sometimes with how complicated things can be with her at times, it sometimes feels like I'm walking on eggshells, if that makes sense. I don't want to upset her, you know? I don't want to tread on ground that is not good to tread on. Because, well, that's happened in this group once before, and the whole thing fell apart for a little while, and I do not want a repeat of that. And it happened
Well-
because some of us got a little too nosy.
I understand where you're coming from, but we are headed towards an enemy. We're heading into what I assume is going to be a battle.
Oh, almost certainly.
maybe it would be better to have things fall apart before we get there. If they're going to.
I suppose.
Riven's a little ways ahead. Is anyone going to approach her?
Probably best to hold on that until we're camping for the night. By Locke's.
True. That's true.
Just so that we're not in motion and everyone's sort of relaxing and we can take our time with it.
Maybe get some hot chocolate.
That too, yeah. We have hot chocolate in with the fucking with the fort, so
Yep.
the fort. The pillow fort.
Alright. Riven.
Yes?
Roll for me a D8. Okay, Riven. I did do a this one is much more apparent physically and is going to stick around a little bit longer.
Ooh. Ooh.
It is the same one that you currently have, but that too is to roll for how long it lasted.
Right.
Which is 2 days. So
Okay.
you're camping for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright, well.
Camp set up. Everyone's getting ready to do watches and things. I would assume Riven's getting ready to go to sleep because she sleeps first.
And I guess while she's doing that, Locke will sort of amble over in that direction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Just wanted to check in, make sure everything's going all right.
Fine.
Gonna make an insight check on that, if I may.
Yeah.
Okay. 20, not natural.
She seems general that everything's fine.
She's not telling a lie in that something is with the 20. She's not lying. She's saying that things are fine, and for her, things are fine. But from previous establishment, from what Sam had said earlier, you pick up on that Riven is a touch twitchy.
Okay. And just for my own benefit, because I've kind of been zoning in and out periodically over the course of this because I am still kind of tired. Just real quickly refresh my memory on like the symptoms that have been apparent to the rest of us as to whatever's going on.
She's twitchy.
She's twitchy.
Just twitchy? Okay.
Yeah, and she was more aggressive last battle. That's it.
Yep.
Alright. It's just that you've been seeming kind of twitchy last day or two, and in that last fight, I've known you to be vicious, but to call out a kill in advance, that's a first. Just a little concerning.
I'm not seeing a problem here.
I suppose I just want to make sure that there's not like some growing excessive bloodlust or anything.
I mean, he was a bugbear.
I mean,
And
true, he was that. But even in other instances where we've been, fighting enemies and the like, goblinoids or things of that ilk, while you've usually certainly gone at it with a characteristic aplomb, it's still the first time I've heard you, call out, "This kill is mine," out loud like that. Which, it's not a humongous thing, it's just noteworthy. Little surprising. And again, there's this little twitchiness we've all been noticing.
twitchiness?
Yeah, every so often, if we're paying attention long enough, your head will just sort of twitch, like you're trying to chew away a fly or something, but there's nothing there. Nothing I can see, at least.
I don't know, maybe there was flies.
Hey, Riven,
Is Oak within 30 feet of me?
Try that again.
I was asking, is Oak within 30 feet of me?
He's keeping his distance. But he would, because of your campsite setup, he would technically be within 30 feet of you, yeah.
Okay. I'll awaken mind to him real quick. Oak, question.
Hmm?
When Riven was twitching over the last couple days at any point, were there flies there, or was she just twitching seemingly out of nowhere? You've got the bigger eyes out of all of us. You spot things the rest of us could only dream of.
Thanks for the
He's the
compliment.
bastard with the perception of plus infinity.
Thanks for the compliment, but yeah, I didn't see anything. I don't know what's going on.
Can Riven have a reply while he's in there talking to Oak in his mind?
Oh yeah, of course.
Riven's gonna sit there. Locke, look, I'm fine. So I got a little bit excited. I mean, I've seen you get excited about things.
Excited's not the word I would use for that. I don't know. I guess I just want to make sure you're not losing yourself in something.
Potato, potato. Who cares?
I know we're not exactly the best at communicating. That's what happens when you're a bunch of introverts in an adventuring party. Everyone wallows in their own crap until it boils over, but...
And I'm sitting here telling you, Locke, everything is fine. I've just been having nightmares.
Okay.
It's good. They don't happen often, but, I mean, everyone gets nightmares every now and then.
I mean, yeah, they do. I'm not denying that. Is there like a... If you don't want to talk about it, I won't pry, but is there like a running theme with these nightmares? Are they about a consistent thing?
I mean, they change.
So it's not the same dream every night, then?
No.
Well...
Look, I would love to talk, but I need to get some sleep.
Okay, alright, fair enough.
I did take some hits in that last battle, so I would like the rest.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Alright. Just look it out for you, alright? Not like give her a little pat on the shoulder and then quickly scuttle away.
He just kind of nods okay, leave my space now.
Yeah, as I go scuttling off.
Okay.
Hey, Riven.
Yes?
As he goes scuttling away, briefly beside you, on the opposite side, there's a shadow for 2 seconds. Just
She's staring at that area now.
nothing's there.
Twitch.
Is Riven just developing
And it goes-
schizophrenia? Is that what's happening right here?
It's there's a twitch, and then she's okay, and she goes back to dealing with Hollis and getting ready for bed.
Okie dokie. Alrighty then. So, following that, I will do a quick perception check for everyone for your making camp for the night.
Okay. Natural 1.
Well, luckily you are with Cad. 18 and 24 for Riven and Hollis.
Okay. Yeah.
Does anyone change their watch with anyone or
Nope.
do anything?
Nope.
Okay.
We generally were going to keep those watches orders because if Bjorn wanted to, in particular, wanted to drown out a drink or something like that, and was going to be doing things with disadvantage for some reason because drunk, he should be with the person who can. Basically, you were spreading out the people with good perception shenanigans between the first 2 watches. Cad's watch has perception with advantage, and Oak's watch has perception of yes. So, those 2 would never necessarily do a watch together. Now, you might change the order, but there again, Locke almost always wanted his watch to be in the middle. So, yeah, you're keeping up your order. Night is peaceful. Everything is fine and wonderful and whatnot. Yeah, Riven, charisma save, please. Right quick.
Oh my god. This is a brutal day.
Brutal session for her.
20. Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are
Oh.
going to...
I have a question. Has the DC been rising?
It technically would have when you made a kill. Slightly.
Okay.
Starts at...
It was only 2 kills that I did today.
Right. Okie dokie. So...
Yay! I'm still good.
Yeah, you're fine. Your tendencies are still going to be going out through the next day, but you're fine. Yeah. Morning will come for everyone, and you will continue onward. And Locke, we're going to close out this session with a message for you. From a certain dragon lady.
Oh boy.
So, seeing as I made a mistake, I think I'm going to be a little bit nicer to you. And that's where I'm going to call that.
Okay. It's an
Locke,
interesting cutoff point.
That carries the feeling of doom.
Locke, roll for me insight.
Yes. Oh, am I being lied to? Am I being lied to? Something fierce. 20. Not natural.
It's weird because it's sending and you can't actually see the person, and they're not technically talking, but the tone of her voice strikes you as someone who is like still angry, but very much feeling as though you get the feeling that she is angry, but the anger is not placed directly towards you, but it's as if she's going to use you as a instrument to facilitate her anger. You know the way she's talking.
So she's not angry at me. She's just going to use me as the punching bag to work out her anger. Gotcha.
Well, less. Okay, so if we want to go with that metaphor, instead of it being you are the punching bag, you are the boxing glove.
Oh boy. I'm not sure that's better. Because there's still a lot of hard impacts in that metaphor.
There is. So yeah, I will end the session with that. That was interesting.
It also implies she's going to shove her claws somewhere I don't want them.
No. Not that literal metaphor.
I'm sorry, I'm sleepy and loopy.
But anyway. So yeah, that's a lovely ending to our session. That's great.
Yeah.
Um,
A little ominous.
So we will do. This has been Shadows from. I will do the This has been Shadows thing, and I think it's because it was such a Riven-filled session. The next time should be Sam. This has been Shadows of Gradiriel.
How much more can Riven be fucked up?
I mean, yeah.
That is a very, very good question.
Yeah,
Who knows?
and are we eventually going to get there? To the heights?
Maybe? Who knows? This is Dalred. Things
Eventually-
are funky with him.
Yeah,